Hello everyone and welcome back to Monster Rancher 3. In the last episode, Alley Cat won the 5th of the Great 5 tournament, but I've frozen her because I'm not entirely sure she can make it to the next monster, or the final monster's battle date. So we've frozen her for now, and we're going to raise another monster instead. So the disc I'm going to be using here is Batman the Animated Series, Volume 4, Disc 4, which was locked in my personal file, so I don't know what it is. But I do know it required a B-class breeder rank, so it's probably fairly powerful. So let's generate that monster, and then we will figure out what to name it. Alright, the disc is loaded, and of course I have veto power in case this thing is not as cool as I'm hoping it is. If it's a freaking color Pandora, or maybe an ugly Baku, or, you know, something I don't want, then I'm going to pick something else. We have that Golem Saucer Stone after all. But let's see what we have. Are you a cool monster? You are. Most certainly not. I can't believe that thing was locked behind a B class. A huge pumpkin turned monster, like a hermit crab. The shell doesn't grow, so a new one has to be found periodically. That's why it makes such a mess. Good for you. No, we are not taking this piece of crap home. That was locked behind a B-class saucer stone? That's insulting. Alright, is this... No. How do I cash in... Is it peace? Which piece will you give to me? Oh. Is this piece okay? Yes. That's a good attitude. Let me give you a present. It's a page of this monster type from the encyclopedia. Well, you don't seem to have 4 matching pieces. What? Oh, I see. He was basically saying he gave me the first piece, and now I don't have anything else. Okay. So I should be able to pull up a Golem now. Yeah, alright. This Golem is a kind monster who loves to be one with nature. However, in battle, it will fight furiously with powerful techniques. So, I know I like Golems. Golems are pretty cool. So let's generate a Golem. High power, decent defense. Yeah, let's give a Golem a shot, since I like Golems. And once the Golem is generated fully by graphics, we will give it its name. And to the user, in advance, forgive me if I misgender you. I do not know your gender based on your username, but it seems like a male name. I don't know why. But this monster is named Bexal, after Bexal 123. You can find the X. Jeez. There we go. So we're going to name it Bexal, right? Yes. Okay. So for a while, obviously, we are going to be... do I need to stay in Goat? I kind of don't want to stay in Goat. I want to visit a different area. Let's try a different area. Let's go to Takarama, because we didn't stay there very long. I was sticking to Goat to see if I could finally trigger the storyline to get the Zan or the Joker, whichever one it is. Wait, was it Brillia where the other one was? Oh, geez. I'm all confused now. I think Brillia was the other one we were at that had the Zan, right? Yes, Brillia was the Zan. Okay. Let's go to Zan. Brillia. Jeez. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Speed at the cost of toughness, toughness at the cost of intelligence, or speed, life and speed at the cost of toughness. That might work, because we're going to be a tank. Okay. Alright, so let me make sure we have all of our techniques. Dig seal, cross seal, and dodge seal, correct? Okay, good deal. So, yes, I know, I'm sorry, shush. Let's do cross seal until we get to life, I don't know, 200? What are you up to right now, Mr. Golem? 100. Yeah, let's work on it for a while, especially since he's not very well bonded. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Alley Cat out of the fridge on April 2, because supposedly May 2 is when the battle happens, and that'll give us time to move around if necessary. Also, if I have to, I'll move back to Goat in order to do it as well. But now we have a plan. Okay, cross seal it is. And I know Alley Cat is not a speedster, but working on speed should help us out with accuracy. Try harder! So, better to train that early, I say, especially since Bexal here is not built for speed. So the better I can get it up early, you know, the absolute better. Yeah, these first few weeks are going to be unpleasant. Try harder! No selfish monsters on this farm. A little tired already? Just because you quit 2 weeks in a row? Wow, they don't make monsters the way I remember them being made. Or something. Alright, sticking with cross seal. We've got enough money that we can absorb losses for a while until Bexal is strong enough to actually win tournaments. I wonder if this is... I'm just throwing Bexal too hard into trying to get stuff done right off the bat. Oh, I didn't even see what moves Bexal has. Jeez. Yeah, let's use the extract. We got tons of cash right now. Alright, time to pull this up because I do not remember where all of these are. So we are now in Brillia. Noisy Hall, 1, 2, 3. Bad Feeling, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I remember that one. Bottom corner, top, further top, further top, bottom corner. Okay. So there's 3 in this immediate area. Plump, 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 plump. It's kind of weird seeing a golem move without any sound effects. Alright, let's see, there's one here. Yes, please. Noisy Hall. Good deal. Alright, what do you got? Finger Flick and Slap. Slap, if I remember, has better accuracy. So we'll just work on Slap for now. I really like golems. I believe a golem took me farther in my previous games than other... I want to say it was Monster Rancher 4 that I was really good with a golem until the end. I know in Monster Rancher 2 it was a Naga, which is why I have such a love for Nagas. Why they are my preferred monster. But I want to say in Monster Rancher 4, when I originally played it, not obviously for the LP, that it was a golem that took me the farthest. So, I don't remember though. All I know is what I'm seeing now. Now that's one of the reasons why I got into YouTube in the first place and doing these Let's Plays. I can't be the only one who did this, but I used to have a VHS player that I rigged up next to my consoles just for coming to the ending of a game and recording the ending, so I had proof that I did it. And I don't think I still have the tapes, but I had the tapes a lot longer than I had VHSs. Or rather, a VHS player. I kept the tapes anyway. And, whoa, sweet. So I remember being very proud of my victories, whether it was Mario World or whatever, and there were times when I would watch it. I think I had about 2 hours of ending. No, that doesn't sound right. Maybe 45 minutes or so of endings from different games I had played, and I would sometimes just watch that. And it was fun, and I liked having a record of my victories. Back when I thought beating a game was anything to celebrate. But, I don't know, man, it was fun. And I like that, with YouTube now, we can do that. I can record my progress, and this will live for all time as long as I have the ability to play back these video files. That's also why I date my videos. Most Let's Players don't date their videos, but I tend to date my videos because if I watch this 10 years in the future, 15 years in the future, I like seeing where I was and knowing when I accomplish things, even if it is as silly and ultimately pointless as a video game. I enjoy it, and I'm having fun, and, you know, who cares, right? As long as I'm enjoying myself, as long as you don't hurt anybody, that's what fun should be. So we just picked up a new skill. We got W Chop. Loads of damage on that one. Because if you see down there in the bottom, damage 56. If I remember right, Stray Bolts that Alley Cat has is like damage 52. So W Chop is incredibly powerful. And I was mistaken here. Finger Flick is a much better hit ratio, but much lower damage. So I'm going to keep working on Slap anyway. Awesome, awesome. We are doing well here. So, yeah, man. I just wanted to keep... I like having video evidence because I even watch my own series sometimes to relive some of my moments. Like, back with the last stream, Kalo reminded me of why you should always wear a helmet when you send 2 hunters out for RimWorld. And it was annoying at the time, but it was really funny that one of my hunters in RimWorld shot the other one in the head for a hunting accident, and that is a memory I'm going to like having. I don't know why, since it is an example of a grand failure on my part, but, you know, it was fun, and I really enjoy doing this. That's why I've said on my Patreon account that I will not stop doing Let's Plays, even if I'm making $0 through Patreon. You know, I enjoy doing this too much, and it's fun. And no one is getting hurt in the process other than a bunch of monsters, so, you know, it's all in good fun. Alright, Bexal has completed his first thing of... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fit... Whoa. That's good to know. No, I want to see what the icy version of a golem is, so we are going to keep feeding him this food. That way he evolves, so to speak. Alright, keep on raising. There's no reason to enter battles yet until we are in very good shape to do so. And this crap's going to get very annoying. He might be failing this not only because it's a level 2 training. I can't think of a better word to put it, but it's basically a level 2 training. Since we're training speed along with it, that's probably why he's failing. Hey, first victory, right? So, man, losing defense as a cost, that kind of sucks. Hi, you, whose name I forget. Which piece do you want? What? I got a Naga piece! I got a Naga piece! Oh, one more. One more for a Naga. The frick is a Suzerain? Wait, did I already have 3 pieces of Naga? And I just picked up the Suzerain? Anyway, we're going to trade that one for a Tiger piece. He's got a full Dak Kung, which I hate them. Baku, which I still can't get Heckhound's giant butthole out of my mind. And, screw the Side Roller, so yeah, this works. Let's trade. Okay. See ya, kid. Alright. So... Oh, wait, you're tired. Let's put you to bed. I'm probably training the Golem wrong. I could be going for life and power somewhere, but part of the reason I'm here is because I'm hoping that the Zan storyline kicks off again. Although, I really have a feeling I've wound up bugging my save for some of those storylines, but it is what it is. I can explore them at a later date. Right now, this series on the main show is all about trying to get to the ending. And we can, of course, explore further once we get to a better place and have beaten this. Right? Right. Alright, so you are going to keep eating salmon. I know it's not nutritious, but you're going to eat it anyway because I want the icy version of you. Bexal is healthy, looks a little stressed, don't care about the stress, gonna make you work anyway. And I know that's probably costing lifespan, but I don't really care. Like I've said before, I sort of want to get more monsters involved here, so, if monsters die off a little quickly, then, you know, more monsters for the show. Full of energy, looks a little stressed. Well, it can stop being stressed when it decides to start actually succeeding in its training. Alright. You would think life would go up a little bit more since it's a golem. But, I don't know. I don't know exactly how the calculations work. It's a very, white boy dance. I could maybe almost do that dance move. Because I think I'm wide enough to screw up on the dance floor. Oh god, you never want to see me dance, believe me. Or sing, you don't want to hear me sing. Alright, rest. We still are trying to get a concert together for the Akamura. I don't know how I'm going to do it, because on YouTube I would get insta-sued. But the Akamura, of course, if you've heard her sing, she's an amazing singer. And I've wanted to do a concert. Like, what I would do is I would play Rock Band and have her sing songs, essentially karaoke them. But I can't do that on YouTube because I would get insta-copyright sued and insta-copyright striked. We've thought about doing it on a different service, such as Hitbox, because I don't know exactly how they handle copyright issues, but I know it's easier to deal with. And if I lose my Hitbox channel for some reason, it's really not a big deal because I'm not on Hitbox very much. But I don't want my YouTube channel to go away, if I can help it. So, you know, we gotta be careful here on YouTube. I can't sing, however. I'm very tone deaf. Alright, once again with Adventure. So, I'm probably upsetting people with the way I'm raising Bexal here. I apologize. I can already tell I'm doing this suboptimally, but again, I'm not overly worried about it. If I have to, I'll make another golem and start over. Alright, one Light of Earth here. Gonna continue working on Slap, and then once Slap is done, we are going to work on W Chop, which is probably going to combine and to form one very angry, powerful monster. I know that it's difficult to raise up a golem's speed, which, again, that is your accuracy as well, so that will be a challenge. There's nothing I can do about it. But I'm essentially trying to raise a golem as a non-tank, and that is not good. Alright, that was a bad feeling spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. So I just had to kind of mentally plan where I'm going here. Is he moving slower than some of our other monsters move? It feels like he is. Could be mistaken. Alright. Keep slapping people. I think part of the reason why I'm favoring slap over finger flick is finger flick as a move annoys the crap out of me, and I don't know why. It just looks so doofy. I mean, it's always funny the first time you see it, but after the first time, it's like, just do something more powerful. Look stronger. Alright, that's not bad. I guess. We haven't really gotten very far with him yet. Again, it's probably my fault for trying to train him outside of what he's naturally good at. I would figure a golem would have high life, though. But maybe the fact that speed is there is one of the reasons why he's not training accurately. Which, I mean, is what it is. Unfortunately, Bexal is basically here to kill time until it is time to summon Alley Cat once more into the breach. And that will happen in the next episode. We are almost out of time for this one, but I will finish the venture out, if nothing else. So, I'm really digging Final Fantasy 14 on the brain. I'm really digging Monster Rancher 3. I'm liking it more than I did before. I'm glad I gave it another chance. When I started it, I wasn't so sure, and I wondered if... Well, no. I was about to say I wondered if I'd even complete the series. That's not true. I always knew I would complete it, since Monster Rancher is the reason why many of you come to this channel. So I always knew that I was going to see this one through, but I was hoping that it wasn't a terrible game. I just remembered it not being fun, but it's a lot more fun than I remember it being. I guess I just didn't understand all the mechanics back then, so yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so that will do it for this episode. In the next episode, it is almost April, and again, April week 2 is when we will wake Alley Cat from her slumber and send her against the main bad guy. I'm probably going to do a backup save when I do that, just in case I do something wrong, because I really want to give it a shot, and I don't want to be just in the wrong area or something as the reason why I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do. But that'll be next week, or next episode. For you, it'll be 24 hours unless you're watching this on the playlist. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.